Don't.
Don't what?
Don't give me hope.
Full disclosure, I used to be a rabid MCU fan, kinda up until Endgame. I know that Endgame was not that great. There was a lot of fan service to make you pay less attention to its flaws, I guess, and it's definitely a big drop in quality compared to Infinity War, which is an amazing movie, but I still enjoyed it at the time, and I think I still would if I were to rewatch it. For somebody who was a very engaged fan for many years, it was definitely satisfying to see the conclusion of all those arcs in that movie, and I don't think it was a complete flop, so it was still a fun movie. But after that, it just went downhill, okay? It was definitely not my Marvel. I did not enjoy pretty much anything except for Guardians 3. I thought that was a good movie. I also watched the Spider-Man movie, No Way Home. At first, I was incredibly interested in it because I love the original Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire, especially the second one. I adored them as a kid. I love Spider-Man, I love Doc Ock, so I was very excited. And just seeing this weird crossover between different Spider-Man, that was really interesting to me. At the time when I watched it, I admit I had fun, but later on I thought about it and it seemed like it was just pure fan service. It was just trying to piggyback on my nostalgia, but the story was just not good. So I'm kind of disappointed in that movie. I tried watching Falcon and Winter Soldier. I did not like it, so I stopped. I watched WandaVision and it started really intriguing, then it got kind of boring. Then there was a brief moment of rejuvenation when they randomly introduced Quicksilver from the X-Men universe. I love X-Men movies. There are some flops, but for the most part, I love them. So it was kind of fun to me. But again, it kind of felt like a cheap trick, the same way they did with all the Spider-Man actors and Doc Ock. But yeah, I still enjoyed that part, but then it just ended not great. So overall, it was a really good show. Anything else, I don't think I ever even touched. At that point, I just gave up on Marvel. I'm saying all of this because I heard and I saw the thumbnail for this trailer that Chris Evans is in it and he's returning and he's gonna be in the Avengers Doomsday, so my interest is piqued, okay? I love Chris Evans as Captain America. He was one of my favorite characters, and the Captain America trilogy is the best trilogy in the MCU, in my opinion. I would say the Avengers is better, if not for Age of Ultron. I thought it was a bit underwhelming, but I think that all three Captain America movies are exceptional. The first one is probably the weakest, but it's still a solid war movie and the origin story, and the second is a spy thriller that I loved, and the third one is this I don't know, political drama, Civil War. I loved it as well, and honestly, the third movie on the level of epicness feels on par with Avengers movies. My MCU love is getting rejuvenated, but I don't want to get my hopes up because they've dropped the ball so many times. I'm not sure that at this point it's possible to recover and for MCU to redeem itself, but you know what, I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna try watching this completely unbiased. When the movie comes out, I will also give it a benefit of the doubt, because in the end of the day, I want to enjoy movies, okay, and the characters that I've come to love, and Captain America is among them, so I'm excited for this. Without further ado, I'm gonna watch the trailer. Let's go. Is that Cap? I love him on a motorcycle. The music. I'm getting that nostalgia. It's him. The old uniform. He has a baby. Is that his? He's an Agent Carter's. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Oh my god. Don't end. That's a lot of time. Well, that was short and sweet. No dialogue, just a tiny teaser. Reintroduction of the character, I guess. Does he actually have a child? And also, what does that mean? At what point in the timeline are we gonna be? Is he gonna time travel? If that is his child from the past when he had it with Peggy, I don't remember how far in the past it was. It must have been during the World War II or after, right? If we're thinking about the first Avenger events. I'm just trying to calculate how old his child would be in current time. Would they be an old man or even alive? Seeing that child, it means something. It has to be for a reason. Also, we don't know if the child would be aging normally or maybe it would be slow aging because their father is Captain America. What I'm trying to say here is that the child is important to the plot, and I'm wondering if he's going to be an important character in Avengers Doomsday. I just hope he's not going to be a villain. I'm pretty sure that the villain of Doomsday is going to be Doctor Doom. If I'm not mistaken, like, I haven't been keeping up with MCU closely because it's been such a disappointment, but I'm pretty sure that Robert Downey Jr. is gonna play him, which is really weird because he's Iron Man. But I'm sure it's gonna be some multiverse bullshit explanation. But what if somehow he is Steve Rogers' son? No, that would be some soap opera level plot twist. I don't know if they would go for it. I'm just trying to connect the only pieces of information that I know about this movie so far. Anyway, I'm really excited. I know this showed so little, and I know that I've been hating on MCU, but I love Steve Rogers, like I said, so I am excited to see him again, and I'm willing to give another chance to MCU, and hopefully it's not gonna disappoint me again. Hopefully it's gonna be a pleasant surprise, a redemption arc. I'm all in for it. I'm sure there are gonna be other teasers and trailers, and I will be happy to watch them. And if you wanna see my reactions to them in the future, and if you enjoyed this one, like, subscribe, leave me a comment, tell me what you thought about this. Thank you for watching, but for now, bye.